What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with another Bloons video. And first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today's video we're going to be continuing along with our Bloons BTD6 walkthrough slash playthrough slash guide. And as if you guys have been following the series, we have beaten the first four maps on alternate Bloons rounds and in poppable map mode. Now we're going to be jumping into carved on alternate Bloons rounds, but if you guys had the chance to watch the video I posted yesterday, we're going to be mixing things up a little bit with today's alternate Bloons rounds. And with this little bit of alteration that we have here, we're actually going to make alternate Bloons rounds on, I believe, almost, well, not every map, but most maps a lot easier. So the first thing that we're going to do, or the first thing I need to tell you guys when we're starting this challenge, is we are not using double cash, and we do not have our monkey knowledge turned on, and we will not be using a hero. So this is going to be nothing but towers. Oh, and we aren't going to be using monkey banks. We are just going to be using straight up towers and the money we get from popping balloons. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to start off with a ninja monkey, and we are going to place him in the corner of the mouth. And of course, since he is going to be the, I don't want to say carry, he's just going to make sure that we don't lose in these first few rounds. As well, in the later rounds, we need him to pop every single purple balloon, because of course we are going to be using the 022 wizard monkey again. Of course, using the 022 wizard monkey, the 022 wizard monkey cannot pop purple balloons. So of course we need to have something that will. And of course we are going to do our best to ensure that we do not lose a single life. Now, will we lose a life? Probably not. I have really high faith, or I have massive faith in this strategy that I've come up with, and I did a couple of tests before to see where I need my placement at. And I will say this, guy, is the test went swimmingly. So again, if you guys feel like we can beat this challenge using nothing but this ninja monkey and a tier 2, let me know in the comments below. Or if you feel like we are going to fail, let me know which round you guys think we're going to fail on. Alright guys, so we will be needing a alchemist here in just a second. Of course we need the alchemist to pop the lead balloons that are coming here shortly. And we are going to be able to afford him just in time. But with our alchemist, we do want to place him a little bit over here towards the top, because we're going to be placing a lot of wizard monkeys up here at the top of the mouth and down here in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Alright, now with this alchemist, we don't need to do anything special to start off with. We will be upgrading our ninja monkey first to give him a little bit more popability. So the first thing that we're going to start off with, because we are dealing with a little bit of a curved pathway, we will be starting with seeking shurikens, and then we'll be upgrading to sharp shots in here in just one moment. Now we're going to switch back over to our alchemist and upgrade him to a 200. That way our ninja monkey can pop lead balloons as well, making our alchemist job a lot easier. Alright, perfect. We're doing extremely well so far. Again, the first part of this challenge is mainly just saving up the money in order to in order to afford to get our actual strategy going. So of course the start of these alternate Bloons rounds are always just a little bit slow. They're a little bit monotonous. Okay, alchemist, ninja, dart, monkey, what are we doing next? Alright, so again, we are just going to be upgrading to, or now that we have our alchemist at a 200, we need to upgrade him to, we need to switch back to our ninja monkey and then upgrade our ninja monkey to a double shot. And then I'll rotate back to our alchemist and give him a faster throwing as well. That way our ninja monkey is being buffed for a majority of the time. Alright, so now that we have our 301 ninja monkey, we can start upgrading our alchemist to a 202. And while we are waiting to save up all this money, I just wanted to thank you guys for stopping by the channel, and of course I wanted to thank you guys for the support on the channel as well. It has been amazing. All the positive vibes in the comments section, you guys have been more than kind with the words that you're saying. So again, thank you guys so much for that. And of course, we do have a lot of people saying that I deserve more subs and stuff like that. But I do want to take my time and stuff like that, because I do want to make sure the quality of my channel keeps getting better and better and better. And I do know that subscriptions will come over time. But of course, I want to make sure that I am producing good, high quality content for you guys. And then I also wanted to note on top of that, don't worry, I do plan on doing live streams as well. It's just I want to make sure that when I do live stream, it's not going to be a low quality live stream. I want to make sure that I'm streaming to you guys in 1080p. And of course, the stream doesn't have any bugs or anything like that. Of course, I am working my computer off of Wi-Fi. I do have a pretty decent computer, but the Wi-Fi signal sometimes gets a little bit skewed up, and I don't want to, or I want to make sure that I can do like a 4 or 5 hour streaming session, and that the stream quality will be high for the entirety of the stream. So that's a little bit of an update on what I'm going to be, or why I haven't live streamed yet. But don't worry guys, it is coming. It's just going to take a little bit more time. I do apologize, but again, it's to preserve the quality of the channel. Right guys, now we are getting close to where we want to be. We will be, or once we get stronger stimulant on our alchemist, we will be going for all of our 2-2 towers. And of course, the tower that we're going to be using, I'm pretty sure I already said it, but we're going to be using the wizard monkey. And I think the results are going to shock you guys. I feel like, I was a little bit up in the air on what tower I thought was the best tower up until this point, after seeing what the 2-2 wizard monkey can do, especially since, like I was saying, we aren't using any monkey knowledge, we aren't using a hero, and of course we aren't using monkey banks. So this is all income that we're going to be generating in game, and this is alternate Bloons Rounds, so I want to say we'd actually be able to use this strategy in chimps. So of course you guys can, of course I'm going to do a little bit more testing, and if everything goes well, I may be coming up with a strategy to use the 2-2 or the 0-2-2 wizard monkey in chimps, because that's how broken this tower is. Like, this is absolutely insane, the amount of power, or the amount of popping that the little Wildfire here can do against all of the balloons. Like, it's absolutely insane, guys. Alright, so now we have our first really big test. This reinforced, oh, we did perfectly well against it. The reinforced Moab did not stand too much of a chance. It got a little bit further than I would have liked, but no big deal. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen again. I think they managed to make it right there before our ninja monkey was able to finish them off. Of course, that's why we needed the ninja monkey in the first place. That way we could guarantee that we were able to pop that reinforced Moab, because I don't think we would have had enough money to get enough wizard monkeys on the field in order to actually pop the reinforced Moab that comes on round 40. But of course we will not be buying any more towers. We can actually go ahead and sell this dart monkey, because we really don't need it anymore. We're just going to be using the wizard monkeys. We will be keeping the ninja monkey and the alchemist, simply because the wizard monkey cannot pop purple balloons. If we wanted to, we could buy a monkey village and use the monkey village to allow our wizard monkeys to actually pop the purple balloons. And I feel like it would pretty much cost about the same that it costs to upgrade both of these towers. So kind of up in the air whether I should have just went with a monkey village, or if this is the way that I should have gone. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Alright guys, and as you can see, we are doing extremely well so far. I know in these early rounds the ninja monkey is going to be doing a majority of the popping, but as soon as we start getting to the harder balloons to pop, you guys are going to see the power of the 0-2-2 wizard monkey. And you guys are about to see it right here with all of these Moabs. Absolutely insane, guys. These wizard monkeys with the wall of fire are actually able to finish off that Moab and then pop all of the balloons that are on the inside as well. Alright, so the one thing about the wall of fire and why I believe it is so kind of OP is that there is no limit to the amount of balloons that the wall of fire can pop. So as long as the wall of fire is on the field, it is able to pop balloons. Whereas when you have the engineer monkey and you get the balloon box can only hold a certain amount of balloons before it disappears, and then it takes a second to actually appear again. Now, something is similar with the wall of fire, but of course it's a lot cheaper than the engineer monkey, and of course the wizard monkey places down the wall of fire a lot quicker. Alright, so now we're going to be switching the placement of our wizard monkey over here in the corner, and we're slowly going to start working our way all the way down. And if we get our placement ideal, then we should be able to place 2 rows of wizard monkeys along this bottom path. Now we may have to back our wizard monkeys up just a little bit, because we mainly want to control where our wizard monkey is placing his wall of fire, and we want him to place it along this bottom path. We don't want it going all over the place, because that's the only reason why a lot of people may struggle using the 022 wizard monkey, is simply because they misplace the wizard monkey and you really don't control where the wall of fire is actually being placed. But if you guys do control where the wizard monkey is placing his wall of fire, then this is an extremely overpowered tower to have, and especially since it's not like a tier 5, it's not a tier 3, it's not even a tier 4. So you could be a lower level in the game, and you could be playing on alternate balloons rounds, leveling up faster and faster and faster. The only thing that you would need to make sure that you have is the ninja monkey and the alchemist upgraded to a tier 4. And you don't even have to upgrade the center path on either of these towers. You just need to go ahead and use these 2 towers in a few easy modes, get those initial few levels, and then you're able to play with this challenge, because unlocking the 022 wizard monkey is extremely easy. Again, you just place him on an easy map, and you just place him down, and he will get those levels extremely quickly. Then of course, when you go to the upgrade screen, just make sure you upgrade to the center tier and the bottom tier. And that's it, guys. Like, you could literally be almost any map that has a single track, or where you can control where the balloons are going, and you will be able to beat that map using this strategy. Now, of course, it wouldn't work on maps like Spring, because there's 2 paths, so unfortunately we would not be able to control get the best placement on all of our wizard monkeys. Now, we may be able to use this strategy, but of course we would need to use monkey banks, because we would not be able to afford to cover 2 pathways opposed to only being able to cover 1. Now, if we were playing on easy mode or something like that, where all of the towers are cheaper and you get more money, then this strategy would be a little bit more realistic. But of course, if you're playing on like a harder mode, then it's a little bit harder to actually save up all of the different monies. Alright guys, we are already on round 64, and if you guys have been paying attention, we have not been struggling at all. We are still sitting at 100 lives. Again, we are only using tier 2 wizard monkeys with the ninja monkey and the alchemist to make sure that all of the purple balloons get popped before they actually make it to the wizard monkeys. Alright, so again, we will be upgrading our wizard monkeys as we get the money to do so. We want to make sure that we're upgrading them to a 022 again, in case you guys are skipping around the video. Again, we just want to make sure that we have all of the wizard monkeys upgraded like this. Alright, of course the monkey sense is to make sure that we're able to hit camo balloons, because we don't want, or we want as much pop ability against the camo balloons as possible, especially since the wizard monkeys are only camo detection, so having all of this extra camo popping ability works out in our favor extremely well. Alright, perfect, everything's going well. We are on round 67 already, guys, and again, we have not lost a single life, so everything is going absolutely amazing. Alright, so let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys feel like this is a broken strategy, if you guys feel like the wizard monkey, or at least the center tier wizard monkey, should get a nerf, because I haven't seen too many strategies that actually use nothing but the tier 2 wizard monkey. So I'm kind of curious if this is, or for those who have been playing Bloons Tower Defense 6 for quite a while, has this strategy been used before? And because of course I don't want to say I was the one to find this, and of course I'm pretty sure I haven't. I'm pretty sure there's quite a few other people that have used this, but of course I will be trying to beat chimps mode using this strategy as well, because after seeing what we were able to do with the tier 2 wizard monkeys yesterday and what we're doing today, I feel like beating chimps mode with nothing but tier 2s is definitely a possibility, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep placing down these wizard monkeys. We want to place down as many of these wizard monkeys as possible, of course, because we want to make sure we have as many of these wall of fires on the screen at any given point in time, or as many of the wall of fires on the field as often as possible. Because of course there is a little bit of a delay when they pick up the wall of fire and place it down. There is a slight delay, but when you have this many wizard monkeys on the field, you really don't see too much of a delay, because there's so many wizard monkeys that are constantly placing down the wall of fire. Alright, so we are getting close to the max capacity we can have down here at the bottom. I don't want to place any in the center of the mouth here, because of course that's where you start getting the misplacement. You have the wizard monkey start placing them on 3 different paths, and of course we want to control where the wizard monkeys are actually placing down these walls of fire. Alright, perfect. So again, if you guys know of another strategy that's kind of broken like this, please let me know in the comments below so I can try it out. I feel like there's got to be a couple other strategies that are just as broken as this. I know the druid strategy was the first one that I started to use, and that's a really easy strategy to do. It doesn't involve too much, and now I feel like this is going to be another one of those strategies that's pretty much just revolves around placing tier 2 wizard monkeys. Alright, so again, we want to make sure that we get the perfect placement on our wizard monkeys. We want to make sure I'm going to say it multiple times, but we want to make sure we're controlling where our wizard monkeys are placing their wall of fires, because we're basically doing our best to remove the RNG of the center tier wizard monkey, which is the pretty much the only problem that this tower has, is that the wall of fire is a little bit RNG based, so we need to do our best to make sure that we eliminate the RNG from this strategy. Alright, so we are almost able to purchase another wizard monkey upgraded to the center tier. And let's count how many we have. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31 wall of fire wizard monkeys later, and we are on round 77, and we are going to be able to afford a few more before round 80. Now we haven't really been struggling too far, of course, because like we don't need to worry about whether the tower is actually hitting the balloons or anything like that, because the wall of fire is constantly placed, and as soon as the Moabs or the balloons actually run over the wall of fire, then they're immediately getting hit. There is no chance of a tower missing unless they place the wall of fire and then the balloons go by and they place the Wildfire behind it. That's the only way that this can actually miss. Or, of course, a massive rush of balloons comes and the wizard monkey picks up the Wildfire before the balloons actually reach it. Alright, so round 78, and we still have not been struggling one bit for the entire time. Now, this is where we're going to get a little bit of RNG with the placement. Of course, we don't want to take too much, or we don't want to take the Alchemist Brew away from our Ninja Monkey, so it looks like we can place one more Wizard Monkey in the very back here, possibly two. But then we're getting back into that RNG placement, so we're going to go ahead and start placing our Wizard Monkeys over here. Now again, there is going to be a little bit of RNG in the placement here, but it shouldn't be as bad. I feel like our popping power is extremely well so far. We just want to condense it down into this little section right here. That way if the balloons do make it through the mouth, they're going to end up getting hit by even more walls of fire as they try to leave. And that should be able to finish off any remaining balloons. Alright, so again, we're just going to keep placing as many as we can possibly place. Should be able to get a couple more down. Of course, now we're getting placement up here because we have these 3 towers here. But that is perfectly alright. So alright guys, we are on round 80. We have 2 Oh My Gods coming this round. So say your prayers. Are we going to be able to beat this challenge? If you guys saw, we easily took care of the last Oh My God. So I think it speaks for itself that this strategy is extremely OP. And we are going to be able to potentially use it on the Chimps mode. I feel like the next test that we have to do is the Impoppable mode, where these towers are slightly more expensive. Alright, so here we go. The first Oh My God is popped. Now we just have the second one, the BFBs and the Moabs. Nothing but the balloons remaining. And we officially did it, guys. We beat hard mode alternate balloons rounds using nothing but our alchemist, our ninja monkeys, and a lot of tier 2 wizard monkeys. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed, please feel free to smack that like button, and if you have yet to subscribe, please feel free to subscribe for daily Bloons Tower Defense 6 awesomeness. And of course guys, as always, I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your life, and I will see you guys in the next one.